Okay, alright. Now let's just switch the thing. And as you may notice, give me a moment to switch things here. It's probably going to tell me I've lost signal there now in a moment. Maybe. Probably. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Alright. Well, it's back again now, obviously. The Twitch preview thing is on a bit of a delay. Anyway, as you may have noticed, I have gotten the DLC for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And now I didn't really hear too much about this stuff, like I didn't look up too much about it, I just knew that it was something I was going to have to eventually get anyway. So let's see what my money has gotten me, eh? So Pack 1, the Master Trials, Trial of the Sword. A challenge has been added. Complete it to awaken the true splendor of the sword that seals the darkness, the Master Sword. Once you have obtained the Master Sword, which I have not yet, speak with the Great Deku Tree in Korok Forest. Master Mode. A herder mode that will put your courage and skills to the test. From the title screen, select Play in Master Mode to begin. Please note that in Master Mode you will have one save file and one autosave file. Okay. Something tells me I'm not going to be doing that just yet. Hero's Path Mode. A feature that lets you use the map to view the path you've taken on your journey, footstep by footstep. Once you've advanced far enough in the game, this option will be added when you open the map. You can save around 200 hours of gameplay this way, really. If you exceed this amount of play data, the oldest footsteps will be erased as the new ones are added. Yeah, I heard about that one. That sounded pretty neat. Because when I first, as you probably know, when I first did the whole thing on the plateau, there was a section of it I completely missed, and that was just the starter area. So, Travel Medallion. The Travel Medallion has been added. Place it at your current location and you will be able to travel there instantly. There is apparently a book containing rumors about the Travel Medallion at South Akala Stable. Okay. So I guess that just means you can set waypoints you can travel back to afterwards. Korok Mask. The Korok Mask has been added. It has the power to alert the wearer when a Korok is hiding nearby. There is apparently a book containing rumors about the Korok Mask at the Woodland Stable. Misko's Treasure. 8 items have been added, including Majora's Mask. Oh dear. And other relics honoring the legacy of the Legend of Zelda series. Do I really want to find Majora's Mask? Really? I mean, it's bad enough this world is suffering an apocalypse already. I don't need the moon to come crashing into it while we're at it. There's apparently a journal at Outpost Ruins written by the fiend who stole these items. The Great Bandit Misko. Purchase bonus. 3 special treasure chests containing exclusive expansion pass items are now available on the Great Plateau, meaning I'm going to have to go back there, no doubt. Play in Master Mode. No, I don't think so. Now, if I remember right, the last thing I did is I just picked up the rest of the Zora equipment. Oh hey, there's a little Varuta image jumping around up there. That's neat. I guess that must show you how far along you are. Strange mask rumors. Teleportation rumors. Ancient mask. Fairy clothes. Twilight relic. Phantasma. Hero's Path mode unlocked. Okay. Well, let's see what path I've traveled. Okay, so the Great Plateau is here, right? So this is where we began. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. It seems like I've hit, like, all the main areas. This vast section here I completely missed. I came down, went along that way. And then started making my way directly towards the castle. Through this route. Yep, that seems about right. Yeah, it seems like I've completely avoided this area, despite the fact I've walked all around it. So Dueling Peaks went down in that way a little bit. I haven't gone outside the bounds of the map I've discovered yet lately, though. I mean, you know, like, I haven't gone outside the bounds of the map. This entire section here I haven't even gone to yet. This right here seems remarkably, regular, but that's just because that's where Saddam was, swimming me around. And you are here! Oh, you can actually see the route you took. And that's where I died. Teleportation. Death. Death. This is a good way to see how badly I've screwed up. Okay, cruised around the forests of spirits. Died in there because I think that's when I was fighting the thing. Oh yeah, that's when I went to see if the warm doublet was there. Maybe. Apparently I traveled back and forth twice for some reason. Several times dead around that tower trying to get the map. Died there chasing a Korok, if I remember correctly. Died within the castle. Died trying to leave. Anyway, that's quite enough of that. It's really neat, though. I kind of like it. Let's see. What's the Hyrule Compendium? What do I want? Well, it'd be nice to find more of Zelda, well, Link's memories. I don't know exactly where some of them are, though. Well, I think I have a good idea where that one is, but I won't worry about that right now. Quests. I need to know what I'm going to do next. Destroy Ganon, free Divine Beast, captured memories. Let's check out some of this extra stuff. Mask rumors. Super Rumor Mill Volume 1. Rumor has it there's an item called the Korok Mask that has the power to alert its wearer when a Korok is hiding nearby. Apparently the Woodland Stable has a copy of Super Rumor Mill X, which details some rumors about this rare mask. Yeah, let's do that. And that stable is right there, apparently. Alright. Oh, I can fast travel to the Divine Beast. And that's pretty close to where a shrine is, so maybe I'll do that first. Do that, and then I think I'll head to the Great Fairy Fountain. Upgrade what clothing I have. My poor horse. I've abandoned it. When I go to the stables, I can summon it back to me. Oh, because I'm sure everybody who has any interest in video games has been talking excessively about it lately. And if anyone was curious, I did indeed... Hi, Beast. I did indeed watch the first season of Castlevania on Netflix. I remember hearing about it quite a while ago, and it completely escaped my attention that freaking Warren Ellis, of all people, wrote it. Warren Ellis. The Divine Beast is taking aim at Calamity again on Hyrule Castle. Wait, what? What just happened? It's too dangerous to go near. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, freaking Warren Ellis, of all people. For those unfamiliar, he's mostly famous for writing several comic books, several incredibly profane comic books. Most notably Transmetropolitan, which is one of my favorite series. So yeah, I didn't realize that. And the other thing I didn't realize is the studio that... Oops, I nearly killed myself, nice. The other thing I didn't realize is that the studio that animated it is, I think I'm pronouncing the name right, called Frederator. For those who are not familiar with Frederator, the thing they're most famous for is doing freaking Adventure Time, of all things. And instead they do, this time, they end up doing Castlevania, which is, let me tell you, incredibly well animated, and also very, very gory. Oh my god, is it gory. I already found that cork. But if you want my opinion on the series, it's utterly fantastic. There's a lot, I mean, I don't want to go into too much detail because I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but they really do pay attention to the source material, which is something that happens very rarely with video game movies, let's face it. And that's the thing, this was originally, to my knowledge, supposed to be a movie. Like, I think they were in talks of making a Castlevania movie, this specific Castlevania movie, since 2007, I believe. 2007. It was going to be a trilogy of movies, but then, like, oh dear, wind. It was supposed to be a trilogy of movies, but due to several issues, as happens, it all getting pushed back and all that jazz, and now it seems like they're just splitting it up into a TV show. So I think the first 4 episodes, which comprise the first season, was supposed to be the first movie in that trilogy. So there you go, that's a bit of background information for you. But it seems like they've really taken the source material into account. What is that? Oh, it's a Lizalfos. So I think I might unequip this stuff for now. So, for anyone who doesn't know, it's based off of the third Castlevania game, Dracula's Curse, which is widely regarded as being one of the best early Castlevania games. Very, very quiet. May as well use his own sword against him. Lizalfos tail. The severed tail of a Lizalfos who continues to wriggle even after being separated from its body. That kind of vitality makes it highly valued as an ingredient in elixirs. Ah! Yeah, there's a lot of details that they kept in there that they took directly from the series. Now, one thing I should say is that they kind of melded the stories of... Dracula's Curse and Symphony of the Night together a little bit, because Alucard was very different when he was introduced in Dracula 3, so they added his backstory and appearance from Symphony of the Night into the show. Which was great. But I mean, the fact that the Belmonts are disgraced in the show... Oh crap. The Belmonts are disgraced in the show, and the local populace of Wallachia, or Wallachia, however you want to pronounce it, hate him. That's something that was mentioned in the opening spiel of Dracula 3, if I remember correctly. So that's... Castlevania 3, if I remember correctly, so that was pretty good. They've also apparently made it so that, much like in the games, Dracula's castle isn't exactly 100% real, I think is the best way to put it. Because, I mean, let's face it, in every Castlevania game, Dracula's castle does have the same set pieces, usually. I mean, you got your clock tower, there's the crypt, there's the library, there's usually a chapel, which, considering it's Dracula we're talking about, seems a bit strange, but it's neither here nor there. And, Mag Shrine. So the castle itself looks pretty amazing. It's one of the first things you see in the show. And it's like this monstrosity of towers that's everywhere. And I think at one point Dracula even states that the castle shifts. So it's almost designed as if it's a living thing. So it's never the same way every time. Which is pretty cool. Also, it can move, which also explains a few things. And oh my god, Dracula himself. Dracula is phenomenal. Because rather than just making him this run-of-the-mill vampire, they very strongly made it look like that he's this almost godlike being that he appears to be in the games. Like, he's got these freaky powers that go well beyond what you would think would be traditional for a vampire, and it's great. Like, one of my favorite things is he teleports at one point in a pillar of flame, just like he does in several of the games when you fight him. Like my personal favorite Castlevania game, Castlevania 4. He travels from point to point in the last boss battle in, I don't know if it was a pillar of light or a pillar of flame, but something like that. So no, I highly recommend watching it. If you're a fan of just, I don't know, the Castlevania series or just good TV in general, just be aware that it's not for the faint of heart. It's a very brutal show. Oops. Okay. I'm going to break the sword if I keep doing that, though, I think. Okay, I think the gist is I need to... this is a puzzle. I need to light all the torches somehow, I think. Oh yeah, I don't have any arrows anymore. I forgot about that. I guess I'll just have to use a fire arrow. Which of course makes me wonder, would I be able to cheat? Oh, wait, no. And this is where the puzzle aspect comes in. Although, if I get that over... Crap. Okay, so there's the water. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, so watching Castlevania got me thinking. I might stream a Castlevania game at some point, just, you know, because it's awesome. And I had it in mind. Now, the logical thing to do would be to stream Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. But as I've noticed, practically everybody and their dog has done that since the show came out. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I was never very good at that game. We own it. Well, No, it's safe to say we still own it. For the Nintendo. Hell, actually, funny story. I remember if you were here for my Cat Lateral stream just a little bit earlier, I was talking about how my brother got our old NES working and we were playing Duck Hunt a couple of weeks ago. I also played a little bit of Dracula 3 then, until it crashed on me, and this was before I realized that the show would come out. I mean, I watched Castlevania, I think, just days after that. But no, I was never really good at Dracula's Curse, so I mean, I could stream it, but it would just be a big ball of anger, which might be entertaining, but it'd probably get pretty boring to watch me fall into the same hole 5 or 6 times. So instead, another 2 options for streaming a Castlevania game, and that's not saying I'm never going to do Dracula's Curse, I just may at some point. But, if I do end up streaming a Castlevania game, I think I might do either Symphony of the Night, seeing as how the show does take quite a number of cues from that game, or my personal favorite, Super Castlevania. Which I have streamed Super Castlevania 4. I did it shortly after I first started streaming. But that was before I really knew how to stream from PC all that easily, and before I had anywhere near the amount of equipment I do now. So suffice to say, it didn't exactly do very well, and that is just lost to antiquity now. That I have no idea what happened to that, and I didn't even finish it all that great, I don't think, if I remember correctly. So, I certainly wouldn't mind doing Super Castlevania again, because it's just an amazing game. So yeah, that's yet another thing to add to my list. I just have too many goddamn games. Like, I've got too many new ones to play through, and here I am talking about how I want to go through all these, like, older ones that I've played to death. Like, I'm nowhere near as good at it as I used to be, but I remember a time I used to play my SNES copy of Super Castlevania 4 on an almost weekly basis. Oh hey, a restless cricket. I need to get those things for that dude in Pateno Village, don't I? So like I say, here I am talking about streaming either Super Castlevania 4, which, you know, isn't going to take very long. It's only a couple hours, I think, if I would try to play it. I know there's people who can finish it faster. I am not one of those people. But then we've also got Symphony of the Night, which is a significantly longer game. And Red Dead Redemption, which is even longer again. All of these are games that I've finished probably a dozen times over. Fix my Zora armor.
Ah. Mmm.
Yes, yes. I've heard about set bonuses because you've explained it to me every time I've been here.
Ah. Mmm. Ah.
Yeah, I really gotta figure out where the rest of the Great Fairies are, because I must become more powerful. The Great Fairies always seem like straight up manically excited all the time. I should probably remove that stamp. I've already finished that shrine. Same thing for this one over here, for that matter. Okay, so what's the closest point to that quest marker that I can fast travel to? That shrine, apparently. I mean, if I really wanted to, I can go down there and get my horse, but... As a matter of fact, I think I'll do that. I'll go down there and get my horse. Be a lot quicker to get there that way, no doubt. Save wear and tear on your weapons, try swinging heavy metallic objects around. Good advice. I'm a coming moo cow. Oh yeah, that's right, I was pretty sure there's a Korok in there. However, I need to figure out a way to get that boulder over there, I think, to do it. I think the best course of action would probably be to use... Well, it's not magnetic, so probably the stasis room. Knock it over that way. You don't see me, I'm not here. I'm not here, damn it! I'm not here! You don't see me! Ah! This isn't working well. I neglected to make more food. And... oh, I do have a fairy, though.
My pleasure.
Oh, actually, it's Mifa. Never mind. There. waste of fire arrows, I know, but I don't have any others. Apparently these guys dissolve in water. Oh, Mipha's Grace also, increases my heart, so I forgot about that. Crap. 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 There. Well, now I guess that horrific red light is just going to be shining in the distance now that I've activated the Divine Beast. Hey, look, a shrine I haven't activated yet. Crap. Crap. I need to find a ledge or something to stand on. This one. Well, actually, maybe I shouldn't have knocked over that platform down there, because I think that would have been the best option to... Can I roll it? Wait, don't roll it. No, don't do that. One hit ought to be enough to do it. One hit might be too much. One hit was definitely too much. Well, never mind then. Hunter Shield. Shield guard up +6. Favored by hunters for its rabbit design. So use but my inventory is full. And honestly, I think all the shields I have are better than that. Oh crap. Remove everything. Alright, Mukau, old friend. That lightning still struck way too close. I think we may be boned. Yeah, let's see how much like your Skyrim brethren you are. We only got one tiny ledge to go down. You can do this. Come on. Come. He's alive! Hi. I know what the horse is doing. He's not exactly paying too much attention to me right now. Okay, so to get to where I'm going, I have to go up to Zello Pond. I'm going to need to go that way, and then up to the road. First I'll run around a little circle. It'll be all fancy-like. Avoid all these jerks, because I'm weaponless at the moment. Hey, dude!
Hey!
You're going to try to kill me now, aren't you? Step right up, don't be shy. Check out my fine bananas. They're available to buy. So yellow, they'll make you yellow. So fresh, you'll think there's a tree around the corner, and the taste like a dream. Stay right there and buy a pair. Oh, these bananas are my pride and joy. Oh, he's not actually going to try to kill me. I thought he was one of the Ega tribe. I'll buy some of your bananas. Take 3. That's some expensive bananas, but screw it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Actually, I don't want any more. Sweet, delicious, wonderful bananas. Oh wait, maybe he is. Well then, I hope you come back later. That's a lie, as slippery as a banana peel. I will take your life. Because of course you will. After bilking me out of a pile of money for freaking bananas. Crap. This isn't going to work very well, trying to attack him without... Okay, I don't think that boomerang is made of metal. Well, that worked out well. Can I drop a weapon for that? No, I think I'll keep everything I have. Although, actually, screw it. Lightning rod, I haven't been finding it very useful. Hey look, another person. Are you going to try to kill me? I hate this Skywater. Hey, it's a Gerudo. Kirsch. Savota. I'm Karsh of the Gerudo. Remember that name. It's been quite a while since I left home to go on this journey, but my passion hasn't gone down one bit. You know who else has endurance like that? The Gorons. Maybe one of them would be a match for me. And yet you don't like the rain. And again, coming from a desert, maybe that's understandable. Stay right here, moo cow. I shall return shortly. So what am I doing? I'm going for a swim. Oh, I didn't even see you there. Doesn't seem like it's quite as stormy anymore, so... It's an interesting place to take a nap. See, I thought I could burn out these thorns, but I suppose I could be mistaken. So I have to start from down here. Although the fact that it's raining might have something to do with it too. Let's try exploding it! Actually, that doesn't work, I should know that. Okay, I'll just have to come back to the shrine during less inclement weather. Zerona. Why, hello! My name's Zerona, and I live for mystery. Care to hear about one of the mysteries I solved recently? This was the case of the grass that blew even when the winds were still. The culprits for the hidden Koroks. That's not very mysterious. Your mysteries are very uninteresting, I suppose. Pardon me, is the most polite way to put it. And who are you?
Yeah.
Finn. Hey man, what's that? You're dying for some shield surfing action? That it? Chill what now? Chill out, my man. You don't need to worry about the details. My best bud is standing over there beneath that tree. He can show you the ropes. So you're gonna go up there or not, my man? Totally. Epic! That's the spirit. After all, shields were made to be surfed on. No, shields were made to save my hide, last I checked. Hey man, nice of you to stop by. Sorry about Finn's strong-arming you into coming up here. It's cause we're members of the shield surfing gang, the Shield Breakers. Finn and me are the only two members though. You just gotta live the experience, the lifestyle, if you will. Yeah, shields were made to be surfed on. Oh, and if you don't have your own shield, we got some lying around here you can buy if you wanna. If people don't start buying them soon, this gang will go out of business.
Whoa!
If you slide down to the west of here, it's a smooth ride even for beginners. Alright, let's go. Don't be shy, just shred it up. Keep buying more shields, man. Honestly, I forget how to do it. No, that's the bow, and I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Wait. Maybe I remember. No, that's the sword. There it goes. Entertaining and completely pointless. There's a Korok here. Now, I could go back to that shrine, but, not really feeling like I want to right now. Hyrule Ridge, Zora's Domain, Akawa. Okay, so that stable is up yonder. So ride this way. Also, there's another shrine very close, apparently. Just hear somebody yelling. Oh, there is. I'll protect you! As soon as I ride my horse into a tree. Ouch. Wow, thanks. I might have been that thing's stew without you. What do I have to give you in return? How's this? Typical. Just typical. I try to have a day out, just watching the river go by, and now, I'm going back to the stable. Oh, it's the shrine over there. And who do we have here? Oh, it's Beetle. Oh, it's just a Chewy. Go Mukau!
Hey!
You're a great customer, and since today is Customer Appreciation Day, I want you to have this. An arrow created using ancient technology. To be struck with one is to be consigned to oblivion in an instant. It deals devastating damage even against guardians. Oh, hello. This even works on those guardian things. It's amazing. I hear it works best if you hit the guardians in the eye with it. This old guy named Robbie gave it to me. To find him, go way north past Zora's Domain, all the way to the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. Hey, I need to go find that guy. Old Robbie makes a bunch of other weird weapons and clothes and stuff. I guess he's what you call a mad scientist, which is kinda cool, but also terrifying. If you want strong weapons and stuff, you should go see him. Anyway, back to business. I want all of your arrows. Okay, the shrine is down along that way. I'll have a chat with folks at the stable after I've dealt with the shrine, I guess. Oh, and there's a Korok in here too. I'll have to do that as well, I guess. Tempered power. Oh look, random treasure chest. Iron sledgehammer. No, I kind of want to take that. I have the light scale trident, but I don't know if I want to use it and break it, because I suppose it's fairly unique. Or should I have talked to the old dude who was gonna... Yeah, maybe he can do something with that. I should have done that. I'll have to go back to Zora's Domain at some point and check that out. In any case, this thing is nearly broken, so maybe I'll drop that. Oh, that's all that does. Oh, wait. I know exactly what needs to be done. And exactly why they gave me that sledgehammer. Now, with a name like Tempered Power, I kind of get the feeling they don't want me to whack it as hard as I can, but let's whack it as hard as I can starting off. It's probably going in the wrong direction, but... that went nowhere near. Try it again. Also went nowhere near. I'm gonna line myself up better. Maybe if I hit it with a... Okay. No, wasn't strong enough. Okay. Let's try hitting it from right here. There. I don't get it. It's like a... It doesn't look like it even... Unless... Is it going to be as nitpicky as that? No, I wouldn't have time to actually stop it though, would I? No, that won't work either. Unless I need to hit it from above. That's possible too, I guess. Like, do I need to bring it up there? Let's try doing it this way one more time. Of course, it's not even going to go in the right direction now. Oh wait, no. That probably would have made it. I just need to hit it straight, that's all. There we go. No, that was a bit too hard. Maybe that last hit was too much. Okay, let's try that. That was hardly enough. Careful. Try 4. No, still not hardly enough. Oh, I think that was even 4 hits still. Wasn't not enough hits. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I think I did it! I did it! Oh, there we go. Okay. And something tells me that was hardly the only thing I need to do here. It is not. I've nearly busted my head sledgehammer doing this. Crap, 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 crap. Okay, that worked. I suppose I can take that sword back now. Busted the sledgehammer just doing this for frig's sake. It was enough! How you doing? Hi, ancient dead person. How you doing? Being dead? Okay, so there's a Korok over here. I bet any money on it. I bet all the rupees. Of course, he's just going to make this difficult, isn't he? Question now, of course, is where do I need to put this? It's not there. Hard to tell, seeing how the other one is in the water. Oh, I see. I see what needs to be done. There, now I can escape the mean Octorok. Keys! That was a rather excessive way to kill that Keys.
Mifa's grace is ready.
Thanks. Double axe. This double-sided axe was designed with fighting in mind. It's a bit unwieldy, so it requires a well-practiced technique to use efficiently. Few pictures. I don't really need to keep that anymore anyway. Bah. Razor shroom. Mushroom known for the natural slice in its cap. Eating it fosters your competitive spirit. Use it when cooking to prepare a dish that will increase your strength. Very good. I really gotta cook more stuff. I have no healing items to speak of anymore. And look! Right now, though, let's feed this dog. Maybe he'll, bring me to something good. Here, have a bunch of apples. And you do nothing for me, apparently. Good to know, I guess. You there.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, good evening. If you're making time to talk to an old man like me, you must be in need of something. You aren't from around here, are you? When you get to my age, you can just tell by looking at people's faces. This here woodland stable borders the Elden region and Hyrule Field. It's a central fixture for travelers. Also, the great Hyrule Forest, which is where the stable got its name, is right over yonder. You want me to tell you about the surrounding areas? Elden is northeast of here. It's a mountainous region with Death Mountain at its center. You can see Death Mountain from here, in fact, but only the backside of it. Don't know why anyone would want to climb it, but if you're so inclined, the best approach is from Akala to the east. If you see Foothill Stable, you're on the right path. The Maw of Death Mountain is near the stable. But Death Mountain is an active volcano. It's blazing hot up there. If you go unprepared, you're as good as dead. Although I'm sure there's someone at Foothill Stable who knows how to deal with that.
Hi. Oh.
Hyrule Field is south of here. It's the huge field past the Crenel Hills. There's no shortage of nature in these parts. It's a beautiful place to live. And just north of the field, you'll find the ruins of Hyrule Castle Town and Hyrule Castle. They used to be the center of Hyrule's culture and commerce, but now, I'm telling you, stay far away from the castle. The field isn't safe either. I'm sure you have family that cares about you. No, I really don't. So please don't dismiss this warning as an old man's rambling. I've seen too many young'uns head off to Hyrule Field, only to never come back.
Yeah.
The Great Hyrule Forest is north of here. It's the largest forest in Hyrule. In the heart of the forest sits a terrifying group of enchanted trees called the Lost Woods. Because of course it's there. I almost got lost in there while collecting firewood when I was but a boy. As I went deeper into the forest, the wind was blowing this way and that, chilled me to the bone. I got scared and ran as fast as I could, trying to get away from the howling wind. Then all of a sudden the fog lifted, and I was standing outside the forest. Something dangerous hiding in those lost woods. Don't go wandering in there. I just don't know what to do. Listen, if you want to get anywhere in this life, you gotta have cash and cachet. The only way to do that in this day and age is to go to, stay with me here, Hyrule Castle. I know, it sounds crazy, but rumor has it that it's full of abandoned treasure and weapons. It's just sitting in there, free for the taking. Well, if you can get past all the bloodthirsty monsters, of course. You're right! I can't let a smoking hot rumor like this go to waste. I just gotta act on it, bud. There's the docks on the north side of Hyrule Castle, see? And I hear you can get inside the castle from there. There's also an ancient shrine somewhere around there. Smells like treasure to me. Stinks like it even. Of course, no one I know who's gone to Hyrule Castle has come back. Probably because they're too busy being rich. Just need to come up with a solid plan, then I'll be living the good life. Or you'll be dead in the bottom of the moat. Take it easy. And let a rumor like this go to waste. Nah, I gotta go big. There's a doc. Yeah. You already gave me this info. Balloons, floaty, floaty. Super Rumor Mill Volume 1. Tracy here. Awake or asleep, my quest for juicy rumors never rests. Ever! Doesn't everyone gossip in their sleep? Today I've got a hot rumor, fresh from the mill, that is, wait for it, an exclusive! And that special topic is... the mysterious Korok mask. They say if you pour enough love into an object, a spirit will inhabit it. Something that creepy's just gotta be true. And apparently this Korok mask really is inhabited by a spirit. If you wear it, it supposedly shakes and makes adorably weird noises every now and then. Maybe it does that to tell you when friends are nearby and you can't see them? Who knows? Some say the treasure chest containing this mask is hidden in a tree hollow in a forest that makes people lose their way. Sounds like a tough place to find something. Luckily, word is that there's a convenient trick for finding your way. Gracie's recommendation. Okay. So it's in the Lost Woods, clearly. Pack it to the max. To the max! No thanks. It's time for me to mosey along then. Okay, there's the tower for this place. Let's head up there. It's really hard to get the horses to stop sometimes. Azor's Domain, Akala, Hyrule Ridge. Well, let's go examine that tower, I guess. Which is on up yonder. Oh, I was gonna cook stuff too, wasn't I? Oh, there's a convenient cookpot right here! And things for me to kill. I can indulge my love of both cookery and violence. We weren't supposed to wake up. Ever. I don't have room for any of these things. I did not mean to chop down the tree. Chop it down I did. Okay, let's get cooking. What do I have? Let's cook it. Let's use that razor shroom and maybe a mighty carp and this crab. Let's see what these things make. Seafood skewer. Okay, let's do the raw prime meat, maybe the mushrooms. No, maybe a Hylian shroom too, why not? Let's see what that does. Spicy mushroom skewer. Let's do an egg. Hearty truffle. Hyrule Herb. Oh, this is gonna be good. Hearty Steam Mushrooms. Full recovery. And +2 temporary hearts. It's pretty neat. Okay, let's do some honey, spicy pepper. Hyrule Herb. And a raw bird drumstick. It's meat. Okay, some stuff must override other things, so... Let's do an acorn. Staminoka bass. And... a hearty lizard. That was a failure. Although it's dubious food that gives me a fair amount of hearts, surprisingly. Let's do raw meat, fortified pumpkin, and maybe a hearty truffle. Meat stuffed pumpkin. This hollow meat-filled fortified pumpkin is a local specialty of Kakariko Village. Interesting. Okay, let's use that Bokoblin horn. Maybe a fang. What can I make a useful elixir out of? See what these things will make, if anything. Nothing. They make nothing. That's... Safina. Also didn't work. I think that's enough butchering cuisine for now. Find a way to get to that tower. I probably need to come up and around. Ah, Raru settlement. Hi, goat. Hey, there's people. People who require aid. I don't have a weapon to use. Howdy there, folks. How you doing? Oh, it's you guys again. Spicy poultry curry. Nice. Man, you guys are really prone on prone to getting into trouble. You know that, right? tower I want to get to is up that way, actually. There was like a landslide or something that happened here. It's a wall climbing wolf! Hey, treasure chest. Thunderstorm rod. Interesting magical rod that can hurl 3 balls of electricity at once. I don't really need that though, not really. Not really. I'm interested to see what's in here though. Is there anything in here? Old rusty halberd, that's about it. I think I can do without, thank you very much. Seems like there's quite the construction going on up here. Military training camp, eh? How about that? That there's much training to be had here now, but once upon a time, no doubt. Right in the bomb! Didn't even notice that. What a jerk. No, I don't think I want to drop him there. Of course you have the bow. Wow. His rage against me was apparently so great he didn't realize the danger. That may have been a bad idea. Yeah, there was no may about it, that was a bad idea. Giant boomerang. This massive boomerang requires 2 hands. Originally used for hunting, it was modified for use as a weapon. Blades on the inner curves make it a bit tricky to wield. I definitely gotta get that. Screw the soldier spear. I want the giant boomerang. Holy cow, it's like a batleth. Link goes full Klingon. Looks like the military camp is on the heavily infested Bokoblin area. Two can play at that game. Yeah. That worked. That worked rather well, in fact. Oh, there's a wizard robe up there. Perfect. Also, random Octorok. I did not mean to be still using fire arrows, but it kind of helps. Unfortunately, he apparently can't sink. Oh, fire rod. Well, clearly, my way through this is my old friend Cryos. Or not. It is if I use it correctly. How many Octoroks are here? Damn it. There we go. That's better. I don't know why those platforms are electrified. That's a bit strange, but okay. Oh, the rain. The rain is causing me to slip. Even if I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to space them pretty close together. And I may not be able to climb up the side of this thing. Then again, perhaps I can. Not what I meant to do. A bit of a ways up. Although there's a better way to do this. This is not the better way to do that. Okay. Alright, so let's climb up a little ways. Like so. And now let's see if I can kick off of the tower. Like so. That's not gonna work. Oh dear.
It is my pleasure.
Thank you, Mifa. Probably wouldn't survive otherwise. Ah! At least it's not raining anymore. There's that. Okay, there's going to be a lot of climbing involved, so let's break out my fancy bandana. Oh, Link, that's some pretty janky physics you got going on there. Okay, that's better. Should be able to make a pretty good go of it from here. Hey, you wanna lay odds that that's the Lost Woods over there? That could very well be the Great Deku Tree too. Take a look. I may have jumped too much. Big push! Alright. Alright, let's see what we got around us. Oh, and I see what happened here. The tower came right up through a Bokoblin lair. Cool. Alright, so what do we got? Pond. Minchi Woods. Military Training Camp. Raru Hillside. Elma Knolls. Solari Hill, Solari Plain, Rowan Plain, Forgotten Temple. Forgotten Temple, that sounds interesting. Alder Foothills, Makara Island, Mount Drana, Highlands, West Deplium Badlands, Deplium Badlands, East Deplium Badlands. Lifeflow Ruins. Meadow Swamp. Lake Saria. All the more reason to believe the Lost Woods is in dead center there, because that's two areas named after a couple of Kokiri. Well, I can't come this far and not check out the Lost Woods, so let's go check out the Lost Woods. Although while I was up there, I probably should have scouted the area, see if I can find any shrines or whatever. Too late for that now. What the hell's swimming around in there? Bruh. Bruh. Oh, we're too far away. Yeah. Oh, the music's certainly taking an interesting turn. Oh, this is the Lost Woods, alright. And I got lost. I'm probably gonna just show up at the entrance now. Yep. Why are there so many ravens? Do I just follow the light? Maybe I just have to follow the torches. Lost certainly gives off a creepy vibe, though, doesn't it? Okay, it seems like it's telling me I need to go this way. I don't see another torch, though. I just keep going till I find one. Oh, there's one there. Do I have a torch on me? Something tells me I may need one. I'll see if I can get any further without one, though. I'm not seeing any more fire, man. That tree has a face and a claw. No, I got lost again. I'm gonna need to take that torch, I think. Okay, well, if that's the case, then, I guess I'll just drop that halberd. Okay, so I need to keep going straight. At least for now. Okay. I need to go this way. And I keep going this way. Okay. So fire is the key. Fire is my friend. Just follow the wind. wondering where the Korok mask is, though. Didn't it say it was in a tree or something somewhere? So let's see what my adventure log has to say about that. Hidden in the hollow of a terrifying tree in a forest that causes those who enter to lose their way. Find the forest and locate the treasure chest. But there's several terrifying trees here. I have to stop in, like every one I come across, I'm gonna have to see if there's a hollow in it somewhere. I mean, there's a hollow in that one, obviously, but I can't get it in this. Oh, look, there's a shrine nearby. Of course there's one in here somewhere. Having a shrine would be handy. There's nothing in there. Because if I go to the shrine, I can fast travel to it. And if I can fast travel to the shrine, I should be able to get back in here. Maybe. Although the safe path might not lead me anywhere near the shrine, so... So the Lost Wood, the version of the Lost Woods in this game certainly gives off an appropriately haunting atmosphere. I like it. Oh, I've gotten through it. That's Korok Forest. Should be able to find Hestu now, I guess. Oh, look at that! Not that I'm surprised to see it here. Also, I can almost guarantee I'm not going to be able to take it out. Give it! Give it now!
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you!
Deku Tree?
Who is that? Did I doze off again? Well, well. It's you. You finally decided to return. Better late than never. After 100 years, I'd nearly given up hope on seeing you again. Even my patience has limits, you know. That look on your face tells me that you have no recollection of me, however.
I think I'd remember a big tree.
I've watched over Hyrule since time immemorial. Many have referred to me over the ages as the Deku Tree. That is the weapon created by the ancient goddess. The sword that seals the darkness that only the chosen knight can wield against the Calamity Ganon. Believe it or not, it was actually you who wielded that sword 100 years ago.
I kind of figured.
But I must warn you to take extreme caution. The sword stands as a test to anyone who would dare attempt to possess it. As you are now, I cannot say whether you are worthy or not. If you sought to free the sword in any sort of weakened state, you would surely lose your life where you stand. Best of luck, young one.
So if I'm not ready yet, drawing the sword will kill me. The sword cares not for your physical might. It is moved by what lies within. It cuts through bravado and superficial enhancements. Only true strength can draw it from its resting place. The only way to know if you have what it takes is to try. General store in. Hey, Hestu. I must dance! Shalaka! It's you! We meet again! What's with the silent treatment? Don't you remember me? I'm the musician of Korik Forest, Hestu! I'm impressed you found your way through the Lost Woods and made it here. So, have you brought me any cork seeds? I sure hope so. If you'll return my lost cork seeds. Weapon stash. Shokay. Further expansion. Probably do. Let's do weapon stash again. He keeps jacking up the price. Let's do another bow expansion, I think. I never get tired of that. Let's do our shield stash. More bow stash, I think. And now I probably don't have enough to do anything else. I noticed the maracas become different colors depending on the stash you do too. That's neat. Test of wood, force exit shortcut. I am going to attempt to just straight up pull the Master Sword out, but I want to make certain that if it kills me, I'll have a way to fast travel back here if need be. Forest Dweller's Spear. Korok's made the spear for Hylians. The shaft is made from a light, sturdy wood, offering ease of use. The spearhead is made from much harder wood, offering strength. Of course, a shield. Korok's made the shield specifically for Hylians. It's made from the finest herbwood of trees that grow only in the Korok Forest, so it's sturdier than it looks. Oh, there's a shrine. Excellent, excellent. Fateful stars. Look to the stars for guns. The constellations are the key. Now see, when they say stars, do they mean the roof? Or do they mean the actual stars outside? I mean, I'm not really seeing much of anything going on with the roof. Although, maybe if I toss in a ball... No, I don't want to throw the torch. Unless, of course, it's possible they literally mean the stars, in which case... I don't know what to do about that. My sulfur bow is badly damaged, how about that? Honestly, I'm not sure what I need to do to figure this one out. I don't really feel like I have the patience for it right now either. To be continued, Shrine. To be continued. Hey, a cork leaf. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I almost did it. You would have lost your life if you hadn't released your grip on the sword. Prepare before you try again, or I will not stay your hand partway through the next time. Okay, so I lose health by pulling the Master Sword, meaning I need enough hearts to be able to do it. So either I can do it by conquering enough shrines, or presumably by finishing all the Divine Beast dealies. We'll see. Yeah, you're a fancy looking one. You, could it be? You're Mr. Hero. Mr. Hero is here. The mushroom on my head suddenly sprouted today, so I knew something was up. It was a prediction that you'd come. I think. Us Koroks all got together and prepared some trials just for you, Mr. Hero. If you pass the very tough trials we prepared, pulling out the Master Sword will be a piece of cake. Probably. Among the trials is an extra tough one designed by me, the Elder of the Korok Forest. Will you test your mettle in the Korok trials? You need to think about it first. Wise boy. The Korok trials. Long story short, you need to visit all the shrines in the Korok Forest so that you can be considered a real grown-up. It's a ceremony that every Korok must undertake, and it's based on the trials of the legendary hero himself. I've done it. So has Hestu. And him over there. And her too. And even the great Deku Tree himself has done it. Okay, that last part was a lie. He's pretty rude. Trial 1. In the Southwest Forest. Trial of Second Sight. Trial 2. In the Northwest Forest. The Lost Pilgrimage. Trial 3. In the Eastern Forest. The Test of Wood. If you can overcome the Korok trials, you can overcome anything. Also prepared some wonderful prizes for you. Now show us what you're made of. Well, will you do it? Alright, do your best. Welcome, Mr. Hero. We're so excited you're here. If you need to know anything about these woods, just ask Maka. Or you can climb up here if you want to speak to the Great Deku Tree. The highlights here in Korok Forest are the Great Deku Tree and the Sword Pedestal, of course. Although the Great Deku Tree probably isn't very happy about becoming a tourist trap. We've really decked out the inside of the Great Deku Tree in anticipation of your arrival. You'll find a place to rest and a bunch of other useful things in there. And there's the Sword Pedestal, the sword that seals the darkness, which needs no introduction. Rest there. The Sword Pedestal is the center of the forest. If you stand on the pedestal and look around, you'll be able to understand most of the paths in the forest. The bean lamps act as landmarks. You want to familiarize yourself with them to make it easier to find your way around. And if you get turned around, you can always head on back to the Sword Pedestal. The sword that seals the darkness, to be wielded by you and you alone. You finally found it. We worked really hard to make sure no one else stumbled upon us. How'd you like the Lost Woods? Did you get lost? Well, you obviously made it through because you're here. You want to leave the forest, but why? It's perfect here. Just kidding. I know you have to leave sometime. You've got to save Hyrule. If you head east from the Sword Pedestal, there will be a sign on your right. Climb up the hill on the right side of the sign, and you'll see an ogre tree. If you walk into that tree's mouth, you'll, whoosh, be taken to the entrance of the woods. You set it up this way because even us Koroks don't like to walk through the Lost Woods if we can avoid it. Hey, tree. The sword cares not for your physical might. Okay, yeah, I've already heard all this. Can I climb you? Can I climb you? That'd be great. I can! Probably going to die by falling off the Deku Tree. Nope, I can rest. I think. Yeah, I can rest right here. Perfect. I wonder if he's going to like me doing this. Probably not. if there's anything on top of the Great Deku Tree. There's a fairy fountain on top of the Great Deku Tree. There we go. Now we're talking. The music's starting to get really intense for some reason. Walton. I was having such a nice dream. Wait, if you're here, does this mean you want to face the ultimate trial? Sure. The ultimate trial has begun. I'll tell you a riddle about an object. Your job is to solve the riddle and bring me the correct object. Here comes your first riddle. Small, red, round, and sweet. Bring me one of this simple treat. Have you figured it out? I'm guessing you're more stumped than the base of a felled tree. If you place the right object on that leaf, I'll dance for you. Well, I'm sorry to say that riddle's not terribly difficult, so have an apple. Apple! It's an apple! That's it, that's it! You got it! The next riddle is... Kakariko Village's specialty fruit. It's rock hard. Flesh is quite resolute. I know exactly what that is, but I don't have one. Because I used the only one I had to make a meal. Meaning I'm gonna have to go get one and come back. Also, I for whatever reason, thought there was a fairy fountain in the middle of the tree. I was apparently mistaken. Could have sworn I saw a fairy around here somewhere, though. I was correct. It flew away. Alright, I know I need to come back here with a pumpkin. Climb all the way to the top again. So the Deku Tree is apparently pretty cool with me climbing to the top. Also, I am now inside him. That's kind of creepy. Also, there's a fire in here. That seems like a bad idea. Chloe Hoppy. It's Mr. Hero. Yeah, Mr. Hero, come to visit us in the forest. What took you so long? Peaks thought of a trial that will make Mr. Hero stronger. You won't have to fight, and it's not scary. But you'll need to be extra careful. So, I want to see a Bloopy. It's a blue glowy hoppy thing that glows in the dark. Just about Peaks' size. I just really want to see a Bloopy, even if it's just a picture of one. Huh? Well wait, you have it already? Good thing I didn't delete that. Wait a minute? Is that a real Bloopy? Wow! It's even more beautiful than Peaks imagined. Thanks so much, Mr. Hero. Now I'm content. Oh, and here's a little thank you gift. Peaks didn't forget. Oh yeah, Mr. Hero needs rupees sometimes, right? If you desperately need rupees, you should shoot an arrow at a Bloopy. I hear they drop lots of rupees if you hit them. Oh man, I'm so glad I got to see something so cool. Peaks is so happy right now. No, vegetarians everywhere. Stop! That's my face! Ah! Sorry about that. I must have dozed off for a bit. Oh, you're Mr. Hero, aren't you? The great Deku Tree told me all about you, so you finally made it to our forest, huh? I've been waiting for so long, I thought I might start to put down roots. Welcome to the great Deku Tree's navel. I made a bed out of leaves just for you, Mr. Hero. Take as long as you like with yawns and the Z's. Oh, I don't want your rupees. You're the great Mr. Hero. I prepared this bed for you ages ago. All I want is to help you get some sleep. I was waiting for so long. I got really sleepy. Well, look who we have here. Hello, Mr. Hero, and welcome to the general shop. I sell a lot of stuff here. Things I gather in the forest, things that I don't gather in the forest. Please choose anything you want. I prepared some arrows and food that I thought may prove useful to you, Mr. Hero. If you use a shock arrow when it's raining, it does extra damage. I highly recommend it. I shall buy all your arrows. Huh? You're here, I've been waiting for you. The great Deku Tree was right. He said you would come, Mr. Hero. I thought you might be hungry, so I went out and gathered a bunch of forest mushrooms for you. Welcome to the Spore Store. My shrooms are delicious, suspicious, but never malicious. Look around, or buy something. Would you rather sell something? We're technically inside the great Deku Tree's stomach, you know. Try not to think too hard about it, but that's all I can think about now. Oh god. We all decided to open shops in preparation of your visit, so the great Deku Tree let us set up shop here. But you're a lot bigger than us, so it probably feels a little cramped for you. Anyway, take your time and enjoy shopping. Interesting. It's not cramped, it's just cold. What is that? It's a soup ladle. A kitchen implement often used for serving delicious soups. It was carved from the wood of a sturdy tree, so it actually packs quite the wallop. There's corks hiding all over the damn place, apparently. Let's do one of those trials, I guess. Test of wood. Is that up this way? I don't know how much these trials are actually going to help me to be able to pull the Master Sword, but I'll do them anyway. Hey, hero guy, I was told you'd be coming. But do you really think you're ready for the test of wood? Some say it's the hardest of the cork trials. But it's not complicated. All you need to do is equip this cork weapon set and reach the shrine at the back of the area. Are you ready to try it? Alright, go get them. You have to keep the sword, bow, and shield equipped the whole time. If they break or you unequip them, you're out. Huh? Your inventory is full. You need to make some space for a sword, a shield, and a bow before we can get started. Okay, what do I need to make room for? I need to drop a shield. I got enough room for a bow, and I need to drop a weapon. Well, I can get rid of the torch. And soldier shields are a dime a dozen, so I can get rid of that. Alright. let's see how well this is going to work. All I have to do is reach the shrine in the back of the area. Off you go. So I just keep running straight, perhaps? I just keep running, I can't break anything. Except I went the wrong way, apparently. Oh my, hero guy, did you get lost in the mist? I'll never give up. Never! Okay, so I can't equip a torch to find my path either, so maybe I just have to follow the, maybe jumping over the fence was a bad idea. Maybe I just need to follow the path here. That's a big tree. I suppose this is the way I have to go. Oh crap. That's not good. That's not good at all. I can now see why this trial is difficult. And I'm down. Okay, maybe I should actually attack these things then. Of course, it started me right back at the beginning, didn't it? Okay, so I can avoid most of these guys. That's fair. But I'm going to have to attempt to take down the enemies in the next area because they're just too dangerous to keep them following me. Especially these fire keys and these guys. Fire key swing. There's enough. There's enough fire keys stashed to it to burn you, but it does have a slight warp to it. Crap. Oh, that was dangerous. Hello, choo-choo jelly. If struck, it will explode in a burst of electrical current. Crap. Alright. Well, Cryonis help should improve things here.
Mia's place is ready.
Alright. Another Forest Roller sword. Of course, I don't have the room for it. Oh, I'm in Meadow Swamp. I found it interesting that Meadow, the Kokiri who acted like quite the jerk-ass to you in Ocarina of Time, has a swamp named after him, whereas Saria, your best friend, and one of the sages from the same game, has a nice lake named after him instead. Oh, that's not good. Also not good. So much fire. Everything's on fire. Ah, crap. I have to run through the whole thing again now, don't I? Oh, yes, I do. Crap. Okay, something tells me it might be within my best interest to just use Cryonis and play it safe. I don't think the enemies are respawning though, that's good. Makes things a little bit easier. Oh dear. Almost fell in. Of course, I kind of wonder what the point is of coming this way. Is there any point? Probably not. Let's just go the way I came, or the way I was going before. Oh, actually, the shrine is right there. I was that close. Goal! Congratulations, you passed the test of wood. Well done, hero man. Happiness awaits you at that shrine. Oh yeah. If you ever want to do the trial again, just let me know. See ya. Okay, so these are all shrine quests. I guess the whole point of them is to get me to do the shrines so I can get more spirit orbs and hopefully, eventually, get enough spirit orbs so I can get enough hurt pieces that I can draw the Master Sword without killing myself. That said, that doesn't change the fact that the next gift I'm going to get from spirit orbs is more stamina, because it's been a while. Yeah, I mean, like, I've only increased my stamina wheel by 1 since I've started playing the game, so. Oh, I don't need to do anything. Oh, the computer did a weird thing, didn't it? Oh well, it just seemed to... Why is it still beeping? It needs to stop beeping. Giant ancient core. Giant energy crystal made using lost ancient technology. Cores this large are an extremely rare find. A researcher would probably know how to use this. Spirit orb. Of course, now I'm just one shy of being able to get a new thing. Da-na-na-na. See, they call this a lake, but it looks more like a river. Of course, it doesn't really seem to have an actual beginning point, so maybe it's not that much of a river. It's just the island is so damn big. Anyway. I think that's probably good enough for tonight. I managed to make my way into the Lost Woods. I've started a quest to do a bunch of different shrine dealies. Actually, let's, hold on now. What am I looking for? Does it say anything about... Yeah, the Cork Trials. So there's one there and one there. So next time I play, I am going to probably do the rest of those. For the moment, however, I think it's a good time to save this. Anyway. Now that that is complete, I shall, as always, thank anyone who dropped by very muchly for doing so. And I'll probably be back again in a couple of days' time, hopefully with Red Dead Redemption. I'm going to see either tomorrow or Sunday if I can get the cable I need to be able to do that, and I'll test that, see if it works. If it does, I could very well be streaming Red Dead Redemption on Sunday. Until then, however, I bid you farewell and good night, and hopefully I will see you folks next time. Ta-ta for now.